Hello everybody, it's been a while since I did a long form real estate video, so I am back. If you don't know me, I'm Katerinathereal. On this channel I discuss everything related to real estate, from property management to rentals to sales to new laws, everything you want to know. So if it's first time joining, click that subscribe button, click that ring so you're notified when I come out with new videos. So it's been a little while since I have been here, and I want to discuss with you, I think that I have been discussing on my social media for a while now, and that is what kind of jobs are located in property management. So people often ask me what kind of jobs are located in property management, and it seems there's some kind of mystique, like what kind of jobs can you actually find in property management. People think that it's just a property manager, okay, maybe an assistant property manager, but in fact there's many more jobs available. And it's kind of a little complicated because it really depends what kind of company you're in. Are you in a larger company that has a lot of different departments, or are you in a family company that perhaps has less departments, is smaller? That's really where the variations come in, and that's really what I'm going to discuss right now. So if you're in a smaller company that's perhaps a family business, you might encounter that the person's position might be kind of put together. What do I mean? You might have an assistant property manager who also does a bunch of other tasks that in a bigger company would be very departmentalized. So for example, I'll give you an example. I was a few years ago an assistant property manager at a family business where in office there were like 5 people in office. And it was an assistant property manager, a property manager, who else? Accounting, and the boss, the CEO, right? So in that case, I was assistant property manager, but I was also doing other duties. Like I was doing part of accounting. I had office manager roles. I also did part of leasing. Also what in a bigger company would be like tenant relations. So like literally 4 jobs in one. And that's what happens in smaller companies, because the scope is smaller. You have to kind of adapt, right? And you have to take on different roles. So there's pluses and minuses in that, but you get to learn. And if you're just in the beginning of your career, you get to learn a lot of new things and acquire all those different skills for them. Now when it comes to bigger companies, it's a little bit different because it really depends on the company. If we're talking about some of the biggest property management companies who have like 200 employees, 500, maybe thousands, you really have to check each company individually, and I can only talk to you about my own experience, so definitely check it out if that's what you're interested in. But for example, in a company that's a little larger, things might be much more departmentalized. There might be a separate leasing office, a separate property management office. They might have a separate role for tenant coordination, for scheduling moves, for a legal team, taking people to court. So all those different jobs are available. And so there's way more different jobs to choose from. What else? Like compliance as well, marketing, so all kinds of jobs. So if you're really looking at to be niche specific in the property management field, I would suggest looking at larger companies. And B, if you're just getting into property management and let's say you don't have any real estate experience, sometimes it helps to go to those bigger companies because certain jobs are easier to get with less experience. For example, you could be like a leasing assistant, right? Looking over leases, but you're not actually like a leasing manager, right? So those jobs, although they're a little like lower paid, they're a good way to get into property management if you don't have any real estate experience. Now, I will finish off with telling you how I got into property management. Now, I had, for example, prior real estate experience, right? I used to do rentals. I was a real estate agent for a few years. Then I actually had some leasing experience for a bigger company, like a seasonal leasing person. And then I got a position as an assistant property manager. So if you have any kind of real estate experience, it's quite possible to get the opportunity to go into property management. because any kind of prior real estate experience is considered experience in the field. So that's how it is, guys. I gave you a few hints of the different jobs that are available. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you knew all these things. Did you know about all these positions in property management? Has this video increased your knowledge about the property management field? I'm eager to see your responses. See you on my next video.